This should be a good one. We have Islam Makhachev, his training camp for the upcoming UFC 302. Now, I've only kind of skimmed through this, so we'll see what's going on in the world of Russia. Again, nothing against fighters, coaches, anything like that. I'm just going to try and maybe explain what they're trying to do and everything else on top of that. So, we've got subtitles on these, so we can actually have a look through them as well. So, looks like a special preparatory phase where we focus more on endurance. So, in the Russian, I guess, physical preparation culture, a lot of it is built around the Soviet sports scientists, I guess, periodization models. So they will probably talk about special preparation phases, special development phases, general preparation phases, etc. A lot of that brought about from, I guess, say, track and field. A lot of those models, and kind of brought their way into other sports or Olympic sports into other sports. So it looks like we've got hill sprints. They focus more on endurance, sparring. It has some elements like running and other exercises to increase stamina. So a huge endurance focus for this part of the camp. So it looks like to improve the endurance, here we go. For that, they go through 3 phases: base, special preparatory, and tapering. So interestingly, I'm not sure what their base is, if this is already their base. Oh, this is already special preparation. This time we combine, so low level pliers, nice. We combine they combine the two together. So that makes more sense. Functional work twice a week and special running twice a week. So 2 strength training days, 2 running days as their endurance. They did hills. So I'm assuming it will be hills one day and track one day. So one will be more, I guess, power-based, quote-unquote, running. And the other one would be more endurance, quote-unquote, based running. So probably longer distances. And then I'm not sure what they're doing in the gym, but we will get there, I think. Going to be Vista. He gives interesting warm-up tasks and runs. I don't even know where they come up with this running. Damn, some of these track sessions look brutal. That's the thing, right? You see what he's saying here? He says, he squeezes everything out of you. You can leave your lungs out there. Overall, we give it our all. And that's the biggest thing with any program. It doesn't even know what the program is. If you have the buy-in and the athlete buys into it, they will get results. Doesn't matter how crazy, stupid, good, bad, anything it is. If the buy-in's there, they will make progress. So tomorrow they have lighter weights. Today they had slightly heavier weights. Everything changes. Every day there are different loads and different workouts because this is mixed martial arts. We need to develop everything. Wrestling, strength. Yeah, he's right in the instance that yes, you do need to have an element of everything in there. Not everything has to change every single time, I guess. But yeah, I think that was all the training, was it? Yeah. Okay. So if we break that down, 2 strength training days, 2 endurance-based running days, 1 on the hill, 1 flat on the track. Honestly, pretty decent schedule, to be honest. We don't know what goes into those, so we can't really expand on too much, but typically you're probably looking at, in terms of adaptations with the conditioning, the hill-based work is going to be a little more geared towards the peripheral side, which is nice, and then that flat endurance track work is going to be more of the central side, so you're getting a good balance there. And then the strength work, we don't actually know what's happening there. I'm assuming it's not circuit-based. They talk about their different phases, so they incorporated the base and the special preparatory phase together. And I'm assuming what that means in this instance is that they kind of, because of maybe they had less time, they're having to increase the volume of the conditioning and the strength training pretty drastically. So typically, if you do the base work, they probably would have done less of the hills, I'm assuming, probably more of the flat endurance work, probably building up a lot of volume. And then the special preparation phase, they maybe probably transferred that more towards hill sprints and some other maybe high intensity work, same thing in the gym. And I'm assuming by them combining it, they kind of had to have a trade-off and do a little bit of both in that instance. Honestly, it's probably a better approach anyway, in my opinion. But yeah, it's not a bad approach at all. Again, we don't have all the details, so I mean, this is only episode 1 of their training camp, right? So maybe as they go through and they have more clips going on, I'll try to break them down for you as well. But I'll see you in the next video.